Suge Knight has always been a looming figure in hip-hop. Once the most feared man in the music industry, his name was synonymous with power, violence, and silence. For years, the secrets of Death Row Records were locked away behind his glare and his grip. But now, in 2025, two of the biggest names in rap, Eminem and 50 Cent, have cracked open that silence, and they're not holding back. What they've exposed has Suge sweating behind bars, and what they're planning next sounds like a lyrical execution. The drama started to bubble when 50 Cent, known for his pettiness and precision when it comes to beef, dropped a cryptic Instagram post. The caption read, "Y'all ever wonder why some legends fell off hard? Some secrets are worth killing over." No names, no tags. But the photo attached was a blurred-out image of a death row chain. Fans knew exactly what it meant. Then Eminem posted a rare tweet, just 2 words, "Kill shot." The last time M used those words, it was to destroy Machine Gun Kelly's rap career in under 4 minutes. This time, it felt different. It felt personal. The streets started talking. Inside circles in Detroit and Los Angeles whispered the same thing. M and Fifth got tapes. Not music tapes. Real tapes. Conversations, confessions, and connections that tie Suge Knight to more than just music. Word is, they have recordings from back in the day when Death Row was more of a street operation than a record label. Some believe it even includes uncut audio of Suge Knight bragging about moves that took out some of hip-hop's biggest names. The real trigger, insiders claim, was Suge Knight's recent prison interview, where he hinted at a few things too boldly. Suge, speaking from his cell, said he still got soldiers out there, and made references to people who owe their careers to what he built. Some saw that as a jab at Dr. Dre, others at Snoop Dogg. But Fifth and M, they took it personally. That's because the secrets Suge is threatening to leak include stuff that could make both artists look complicit, or at least close enough to the fire to get burned. But let's back up. Why would Eminem and 50 Cent even care about Suge Knight anymore? That story goes back to the early 2000s, when Eminem first got wind that Suge's people were trying to intimidate him during his rise. Back then, M was focused on the music, but Suge didn't like how Dre had shifted his loyalty. After leaving Death Row, Dre mentored Eminem. That mentorship was a slap in the face to Suge, who felt betrayed. So, he tried to rattle Eminem's camp. M's bodyguards were suddenly followed. Shady characters appeared at his video sets, and low-level threats started coming in. M stayed silent. Until now. 50 Cent, on the other hand, has never had a mute button. His beef with Suge has been simmering for years. Fifth once said in an interview, "Suge Knight was the boogeyman, but I ain't afraid of no boogeyman." And when Fifth found out that Suge might have had something to do with several street-level setups aimed at G-Unit artists, he quietly started collecting receipts. Now fast forward to today. Sources close to the G-Unit camp claim that 50 Cent and Eminem are working on a joint project, a surprise audio documentary disguised as an album, and it's called Kill Shot Volume 2. Not a mixtape, not a movie, but something in between. Each track is rumored to contain voice clips, skits, and lyrics designed to expose the deepest parts of Suge Knight's reign. We're talking about crimes the public only heard rumors about, and connections that tie Suge to some of the darkest chapters in rap history, including the murders of Tupac and Biggie. One person, who claims to have heard early cuts of the project, said, "This ain't just music. This is war. It's like a diss track mixed with a documentary and a court case all in one." According to this insider, one of the tracks is called Red Room Confessions. It supposedly features an unreleased phone call between a former Death Row enforcer and an unnamed West Coast rapper, discussing how certain artists were dealt with to send messages to others. There's also talk that 50 Cent brought in a team of private investigators to legally obtain information that's been buried for decades. People who once feared Suge are finally talking. They're older now, wiser, and some are reportedly dying. They don't want to take these secrets to the grave. And with Suge Knight locked up, the fear is fading fast. That's why this project might be the most dangerous thing 50 and Eminem have ever done. But don't think Suge is taking it lightly. From behind bars, sources say Suge has already made phone calls warning his old associates not to speak. Some of those people have already gone into hiding. One person, a former security guard for Death Row, vanished 2 weeks after reportedly agreeing to do an interview for the project. The tension has reached such a boiling point that even Dre has distanced himself. Insiders say Dre knows what's coming, and he doesn't want to be collateral damage. Remember, Dre was one of the founding architects of Death Row before things went south. He walked away clean, or at least that's what the public believes. But if Eminem and 50 Cent really plan on releasing this Kill Shot sequel, Dre's past might also be exposed in the fallout. Even Snoop Dogg has been quiet. That silence speaks volumes. Snoop once went on record saying Suge had blood on his hands, and thank God he survived that era. But now, with this new wave of exposés coming, Snoop might be forced to clarify or defend things he said or did in the shadows of Suge's empire. This isn't just a hip-hop beef. This is legacy warfare. Suge Knight's legacy as the godfather of gangster rap is being shattered. Eminem and 50 Cent are rewriting history through a megaphone, and the world is listening. Their strategy is simple. Reveal the secrets while Suge can't defend himself properly. Box him in legally. Destroy his influence. And for them, the best revenge is not just success, it's exposure. The fans are watching closely. Every cryptic post, every leaked snippet, every suspicious silence, it's all part of the buildup. Some fans are scared that this could backfire. They wonder if stirring up old demons might bring new violence. Others say this is necessary.